Welcome back to my channel. So today in this video we are going to dive into an exciting topic, Angular injection tokens with standalone components. So if you're working with Angular 19 and want to know how to inject non-class based dependencies like configuration objects, you are here in the right place. So let's get started. So first of all, let's understand what are injection tokens. In Angular, injection tokens are used to inject non-class based dependencies such as primitive values, configuration objects, or even interfaces. Since TypeScript interfaces are not available at runtime, so we can use injection tokens to bridge that gap. So they help us inject values that are not services or classes. So let's see how it can work with the standalone components. So first of all, we will have to update our config file. We will need to define the structure of configuration. So whatever we want. So we will use this example. We will be creating app config interface. Next, we will create the actual injection token using Angular's injection token class. And this token will act as a unique key to inject our configuration object. Now let's move on the most important part. Now we need to provide this token and use it in a standalone component. So we will do this directly within the component providers array. Now look on this example. Here we are providing the configuration object using the use value property and injecting it in the constructor using the at the rate injector inject decorator. Our standalone component is now configured to use dependency injection with injection tokens. And finally, we will need to bootstrap the uh, standalone components, and later on we will test it. So guys, let's do it practically first. First, I will need to update my app config file. Here I created this interface, app config. Here I declared two variables, app URL to be string, timeout to be number. Next is to create an injection token that will be used to inject the configuration. So next is to provide a token in the standalone component. So let's go to our app config. Here we can declare this app config. We can use this interface like this, and we can declare here. We can define values for API URL and timeout like this. Now I need to update the provider as well. So what are providers? I will be making separate video for it, but for now you can see how I'm using it here. And if you have worked in previous version of Angular, then I'm very sure you would have used providers. So let's copy it. Let's import. And next thing is to update our constructor. So here is some problem. What is the error? Oh, we declared it twice. These packets. Let's fix out. So now next part is to inject it in our constructor. We have to use @inject decorator, or we can directly copy it. Inject app config public config app config. I declared this config to be public. The reason is I want to use this config in my template file. So public, private, protected, why we use them? So I think I assume you guys already know it. So yeah, you see this configuration is coming here. So now let's use it in our template file. So maybe something like it. So you can see API URL and timeout. Why it's not coming here? There might be some problem. Let's figure out. Public config. Maybe we have missed something here. So do we need to create a variable here? I think like this. So we are not getting it here. So let's see what is the problem. We might have missed something or not done the things correctly. So first thing is app config. We declare interface, injection token, app config. Then we went to this. let's copy if something is I'm not sure it's not. Yes, there is a typo error. We declared it as API config. Then we need this API config. You can see now API URL is this one, timeout is this one. So it was like a spelling mistake. So guys, this is how we can use like Angular injection tokens with the standalone components. So we understood why we should use injection tokens in the standalone components. So first benefit is type safety. So it helps ensures that only the correct type of data is injected. Second one is modularity. Our app configuration becomes more modular and maintainable. Third is flexibility. We can easily switch configurations without changing the logic. And standalone component ready. So work seamlessly with the latest Angular standalone components architecture. And by using injection tokens, we make our Angular apps more flexible and maintainable, especially when dealing with complex configuration objects. So guys, I hope this tutorial gives you a clear understanding of how to use Angular injection tokens with standalone components. And if you found this video to be helpful, then please make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more awesome Angular content. And let me know in the comments if you have any question or topics you want me to cover next. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. Happy coding.